All right, you guys, this is all about strong breakouts. How do we predict when we're going to see a strong breakout? And what can we do with those strong breakouts? In my case, in my trading, what I like to do is if I see a strong breakout, I'll try to leave a runner on, or I might try to add after the breakout, look for additional adding opportunities and be really aggressive with it. So, in general, real quick, let's talk about what a strong breakout even is. I'm going to draw this quick little chart here, pull off the highs like that. Maybe we come back to the highs. Okay, now we've got these highs right here. And a weak breakout would look like this. We pop over the highs and then we come back down and, we go back up, we test, we go back up, and that's okay. But ultimately, this move does not have as much strength as something like this. Okay, we've got a nice clean break through our resistance line, and we never came back to touch or to test this breakout area. And that's the key. The strongest breakouts will not retest that breakout area. So that's what we're looking for, and these will usually have great continuation. If you're swinging something like this, then if it doesn't come back and retest in that first like 1 or 2 minute candles, and then it makes a new high, that's another potential add zone. Now you can be aggressive into those breakouts. But let's take a look at what that looks like on the level 2. And for this example, again, I have MULN. And what I love about MULN is how large the bids and the asks are. So for my example here, I want you guys to pay attention to the price ladder. And this is also showing the level 2. So this is showing the current bid, the current ask, and these values are divided by 100. So when you see 3,000, that actually means 300,000 shares are sitting on the ask right now. And then we're also going to watch the tape over here. So red means selling on the bid, green means buying into the ask. And I'm going to be scalping this breakout of 130. So I'm going to play the clip. And what I want you to watch is how the bid starts building and the ask gets depleted. And I'm going to buy right before the ask looks like it's going to get depleted. And then this should pop through 130. And I'm looking for a clean break of 130. And I'm going to highlight something very specific when that happens. So again, now we're seeing that green over here. We're starting to see the ask get depleted, but it's still much larger than our bid. So I'm waiting. Bid is building a little bit. Okay, now I see the bid is clearly larger than the ask. Now we've got tons of green. It looks like it's just about to break. So I'm going to hop in now. Hop in with 10,000 shares, it looks like. Okay, now as soon as that break happens, what happened to the bid? The bid is now 3,000, and there's 14 buyers interested on the bid. So what happened here is as soon as that level broke, we instantly bid up that level. Now, the strongest breakouts are going to have a bid, a massive bid that follows in right behind. And what this signifies is either there were shorts who have stop limit orders set at 130. So once 130 gets broken, a limit order gets placed at 130 to buy their shares back. Or you had buyers who tried to get in on that break and just missed it. Now their bid is sitting at 130. So either way, what we're seeing is an extreme imbalance of buying demand. And this could tell us that this is probably a strong breakout that's going to continue. And we should move away from 130 fairly quickly, given that this bid is so large. So let me continue to play the clip. And now we've popped away from 130. And now I've taken 8,000 shares off. I still have 2,000 shares on. And I'm going to look to hold this 2,000 shares and add back to my position as we pop. So I'm probably going to try to buy through 133 as we see green. I tried to buy there. I just missed it. I'm going to continue up to 135. And let me just fast forward in this clip so you can see what this stock actually did in the chart. So look at this. 130 was the breakout, which is right here. We're now at 138. So really nice continuation on this particular breakout. And now we're at 142. So just a really clean move. I really love this example here. I'm going to pop over to another clip. We'll take a look at another example. Okay, this clip is from the next day. And my MULN, it sold off a little bit at the end of the day. Here's the daily chart over here on the top left. And so we sold off at the end of the day. We're up a little bit. We're close to the prior day's highs, where I know that any shorts that probably have their stop losses at that level, we might get a nice pop through that spot. and we're trading near the pre-market highs. I know this chart, this 1 minute chart is really zoomed in, but we've got wick highs at 153. That's a breakout level. And then we've got the 156, which is the prior day's high. So that's kind of the trade idea. That is the breakout per se. And there's a whole nother video I could do on determining what is a good breakout, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. So for right now, I'm watching for any kind of strength. MULN wick down in the first couple minutes, and we're trading back near the intraday highs. And now I'm looking to see if we can get continued momentum through the high a day, the current high a day, through the pre-market high, and then through yesterday's high. So let's watch and see if we can detect any strong breakouts. I'm just watching the bid and ask like I normally do. If I see green, and I saw a huge bid there that just stepped up at 150, 2,000 on the bid. We see a bunch of green on the tape. I'm in at 151. And now I'm going to see if we can I'm going to hold this for a push to the intraday high, which is right now at 152. And it looks like we're seeing some red, so I might just hop out on the bid, which I do. So break even trade there. But now I'm still watching for the bid to build up again to see green on the tape. I'm going to buy into 152 if I see that. Now we see green on the tape. Okay, look at that bid. Immediately, the bid fills in behind. So at 153, we've got an ask of 878, and we've already got a bid that's larger than that ask. We just popped through that level, and we've got amazing support behind us. We've got 14 buyers looking to buy with 1,300 on the bid, which is 130,000 shares. So let's see if this gets any continuation. And again, I'm just holding my 5,000 shares, and now I'm looking for opportunities to add. 154 is going to be one of those spots. Seeing a little bit of selling here. The bid's not huge right now. We haven't come back to test that 152 yet. What we're seeing is a small bid and a large ask. Usually that would put selling pressure on the stock, but we're not breaking that bid. That bid's holding. That small bid is holding. So I'm looking for any kind of green. I'm going to hop in this thing as the bid starts to build. Seeing lots of red on the tape, but they just can't break that bid. As soon as this thing turns around, I want to be in it, and here we go. It's about to happen now. Bid builds, tons of green on the tape. I'm in this thing. I should have been 10,000 shares, honestly. This is such a nice setup. And this thing is going to be off to the moon. So let me just fast forward to see where this thing went. So I was in, the breakout actually happened at 152. This thing went and made a high of 164. That's what, almost a 10% gain. Pretty crazy stuff. So two great examples of how you can use the level 2 to predict these strong breakouts. And again, going back to this picture, if we don't test that breakout area, that is another sign of a strong breakout. And anytime we're making higher highs, those are ad spots. So be aggressive. Don't be taking your profits too early. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, again, please let me know in the comments, and I'll try to do more of these videos in the future. And have yourselves a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video.